Steve had no children. He was an army of one. He hung out by himself. Steve had nothing to do with any political organization, religious organization, no record of any affiliations. He wasn't a team kind of guy. He has nothing. These words came tumbling out of the mouth of a shocked Eric Paddock, who had just discovered his brother Stephen had carried out the worst gun massacre in modern U.S. history. What Eric said prompted many to suggest it was even harder to understand why Paddock did what he did. Image: Stephen Paddock had no obvious deep connections, but I thought the opposite. I found the comments chilling, for they seemed to me to paint an awful picture of modern American life, and the place his brother occupied within it. A few divorces, a few jobs, a few guns. But no obvious deep connections. No ties to bind him to anything in his community as he sat playing poker in his lonely house at the end of a cul-de-sac on the edge of the Nevadan scrub. Nobody other than his occasional girlfriend to notice changes in his behavior or mental state. Fierce individualism coupled with modern life makes it so much easier to become isolated and disconnected. Hannah Thomas B. To nobody to notice that something, anything, was wrong. The horror for me is in this mundane, everyday dislocation from other humans, in many ways a depiction of the most troubling aspects of America. The USA is, in essence, an individualist nation. Here, the rights, freedoms and responsibilities of the individual, like, say, the right to bear arms, are enshrined in the Constitution. This cultural identity of self-reliance and independence in many ways built the country. Image: police are still trying to work out why Paddock slaughtered 58 people, but I think that fierce individualism coupled with modern life makes it so much easier to become isolated and disconnected. It has become possible, should one desire it, to withdraw almost entirely from community. Here, every commercial transaction, every medical or educational experience is declared bespoke, tailored to one's exact, personal needs. Uniform is a dirty word. Delivery to your door is the norm. The car is king. Daily life seems engineered to deprive people of regular human contact. Meanwhile, membership of organizations that provide communal experiences, like churches, is falling. Image: a pair of cowboy boots near the site of the massacre add to that the effect of lives increasingly lived. We don't even look at each other in the street anymore, our eyes downcast, scrolling through digital representations of other people's habits, likes and achievements without having to physically be there to participate in them. Of course, I am not saying that shopping at drive-through ATMs turned Stephen Paddock into a mass murderer, nor that lonely, isolated people are violent criminals waiting. But I am saying that America is a fractured place, a place where it is uniquely possible to have everything one desires and simultaneously be responsible for and connected to nothing but the taxman. In this milieu, Stephen Paddock planned and executed the Las Vegas massacre. His brother's description of him was, for me, a warning about how easy it is to do harm to others if one is unmoored from society in a way that seems all too common in modern America. Sky Views is a series of comment pieces by Sky News editors and correspondents, published every morning. Previously on Sky Views, Adam Bolton: Time to Stop Messing with the Clocks.